Hello and welcome. In this video we'll be talking about Tier 1 Warrior Talents. Your go-to for this tier is going to be Shockwave, and even on fights where you're not going to be using a single global cooldown on Shockwave, you're still going to want to go with it because of the lacklusterness of the other two options. Stormbolt's first problem is it no longer deals quadruple damage, meaning that you're never going to use it in melee range for damage, and when you use it at range, it does little more than 2 heroic throws. So the only time you're going to find use for it is in the rare situation where a mob needs to be stunned or interrupted and no one else can do it, and you're tanking a mob that does not allow you to move, but you're still close enough to the mob to be able to throw your Stormbolt. The times when that's going to all line up is almost never, and there are no current fights where that happens. So unless something pops up in the future, we might not even really find a use for Stormbolt, aside from PvP. The problem with Warbringer is any mob who's immune to the stun will also not take damage, on top of the fact that because the stun radius is only 5 yards, even if you have a carefully positioned melee, you're still generally not going to be getting all of the mobs in a pack. And this leads to situations where any time where you would want to use Warbringer, generally Shockwave will be better. So to wrap things up, Shockwave is your go-to. Stormbolt likely will not have very many uses this X-Pack, and Warbringer, while it is alright for the damage, it will generally be less effective than Shockwave. Be sure to go check out my other tier videos, and I'll also be releasing a few videos on what specs you'll want to be using, both single target, AoE, and survivability.